Hi everyone, Mr. Ma here. In this video, I'm going to show you Dreambox, which is our math online program that we're going to be using. And with Dreambox, let me kind of move my window up here. It's just like Lexia, where it is self-paced. So the kids play games, and based on how they're doing, determines what pathway they follow. And Dreambox is really interesting because it develops all different ways of figuring out math as it goes along. And so the kids can go on all these different routes and they don't even know it. So when they log in, this is the home screen pretty much. And just so you know, for information, so you have your information, doesn't tell you much of anything on the bottom right. Email, this is if your kiddo wants to send your teacher a message they need help with something, or if there's something wrong with Dreambox, there's an option to email Dreambox. I'm not explaining that to the kids. We really aren't going to use that function much in school at the kindergarten level. Top right is the X button to exit. The question mark tells you the instructions. This is if there was music playing to turn it off or to turn on, also to turn on closed captioning for directions. The pause button is to if the kid has if you have to leave for a little bit, you hit the pause button, go do what you have to do, and then you come back and click play. And then in the top left here is how many coins they've earned. They earn coins based on the number of lessons they've completed. Now, that going back to this home screen, there's 6 choices here, but really what it is the top left is their house. And the house is where they can see certificates
This
that they've
is
earned.
my house, where you can find the prizes and rewards you've earned while playing Dreambox. You can also change your character or play with the Dreambox learning tools. Have fun!
So they can go here to check out their certificates. They can go here to play with the characters a little bit. They can go here to use math tools as they earn them as they play the games. They can change their avatar and they can see how many coins that they've earned. Now, if I go back, you might be like, well, what the heck are the cones for then? Well, if you go over here, this is the arcade. I like to call it the circus tent. That's the arcade. So once they've earned enough coins, they can go to the
This is the
arcade
arcade, where
and
you
just
can
play
play more
games.
fun games. Click any
So
game to learn more
these are
about it and
games
decide if you want to play.
to play using the coins. It doesn't contribute to the lessons that they're doing. It's just like fun math games that are a little bit of a break from the regular lessons. Then then the kiddos have 4 themes to pick from. So they might go dinosaur theme, they might do the pirate theme, they might do help the animals theme, they might go to the fairy tales. So they can pick whatever theme they like. So let me choose dinosaurs.
All right.
Well, hello, I'm Professor Pickles. Let's go back in time and discover dinosaurs.
So there's a little
Welcome.
storyline
Have
too.
fun exploring.
So now the kids get to pick again, but it doesn't matter where they pick, they're going to end up with the same lessons. So if I click down here,
Help Professor Pickles and the gang.
We're going to have a marvelous adventure.
Hey, we're just following these Triceratops
let
tracks.
me so I just had to skip over some of the storyline. But now you can see that your kiddo will have 3 games to play. So there's 3 lessons that they're working on. And as they progress through these lessons, then other lessons will appear. So when I click on a lesson,
Let's play.
To extend the pattern, place clothing in the blank spaces so that the pattern continues in the correct order.
so then they just play the game. So here I am just completing the pattern. So I just got to click what goes next to finish the pattern. And then if they need to hear it again, they can hit the question mark there. If they need to restart, and then the green check is to submit, to send it that they have completed that level. Okay, so let me just do that. And then the bottom lets them know how they're doing in this lesson.
The pattern is t-shirt, watch, pants, Sneaker. What comes next?
So you can see on the bottom, it's the indicator for completing this lesson. And when it's all the way complete, that's when they earn a coin. So it's a good idea, just like with other programs that we're using, is to get it all the way across. And then once they do it, then that's a good time to stop and log out if you need to log. So just wrapping up with Dreambox here. If it's green, that means they're done, they completed it. Yellow means that they're like working on it. And the two, I believe, is how many times they've tried to do that activity. So as they complete these, then more activities will open up over here. So if your kiddo chooses to go back, jumps back, and chooses another theme, that's fine. It still puts them in the same lessons, just matches that theme. Something else I just thought I'd mention is some teachers may turn off the house or the arcade during certain times because sometimes the kids like to play in the house, changing their avatar, or they like to spend time in the arcade instead of working on the lessons. So those may not appear all the time. Like for me, I turned them off during the school day, but after school hours, those are options. So just keep an eye out on that if your kiddo is at home and spending a lot of time in their house, they're not earning coins, they're not moving forward. Or if they're in the arcade spending coins, they're not moving through the levels. Okay? Other than that, I hope you found this video really helpful. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher
If you
or
need
also
help,
visit
click the help
Dreambox
button.
website for more support and other tutorial videos. All right, have fun.